Section 4.4 Homework, 4.4.11. A survey asks questions about one's happiness and health. One would think that health plays a role in one's happiness. Use the data in the accompanying table to determine whether healthier people tend to also be happier. Treat level of health as the explanatory variable. So here is our data. We have columns represent poor, fair, good, and excellent. And then here is not too happy, pretty happy, and very happy. And here are our survey results. So what we want to do is we want to create a conditional distribution for the data. Okay, so in order to create the conditional distribution, we first need to find the totals of each of these columns. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so if we want to find the total for the first column, which is the poor column, we're going to say that here we find 694, 950, and 350 gives us a total of the following. We add those together, it gives us a total of 1,994. And then we look at the fair, we're going to add 1366, 3817, 1372. When we add those together, it gives us a total of 6555. Okay, when we add the next for good, we're going to add those three numbers together in the column. When we do that, we get 15791. And then when we add in the excellent, add 732, 5195, 5095. When we add those together, we get a total of 11,022. Okay, now in order to create a conditional distribution, we're going to take each individual value and then divide it by the total of its column. So the first one, we have 694, and we're dividing it by the total of 1994 to give us 0.3480. Okay, the next one, we're going to take 950 and then divide by the column total of 1994 to give us 0.4757. And then next, we're going to take 350 and then divide it by the column total of 1994 to get 0.1755. And when we add these all together, it should give us a total of 1. Okay, now we're going to look at the column for fair. So we know that the value in that for not so happy represents 1366, and we're dividing it by the column total of 6555 to give us 0.2083. Okay, next. The row that represents pretty happy is 3,817, and we're dividing it by the column total of 6,555 to give us 0.5823. And then the last one for very happy, where we're dealing with fair, is 1,372, and we're dividing it by the column total of 6,555, which gives us 0.2093. Now let's take a look at the column for good. So the good and not too happy, we have 1,629, and we're dividing it by the column total of 15,791 to get 0.1031. Next. The next value for pretty happy is 9,642. Dividing by the column total of 15,791 gives us 0.6106. And the last one, we're taking 4,520 and then dividing it by the column total of 15,791 to get 0.2862. And again, when we add these columns, we should get a total of 1. Now let's take a look at the last column for excellent. So we're going to take a look at the next, the not too happy is 732, and we're dividing it by the column total of 11,022 to give us 0.0664. And then again, the next entry for pretty happy is 5,195, and we're dividing that by 11,022, which is the column total, to give us 0.4713. And then last, we're going to take the last entry, which is 5,095, that represent very happy in the excellent column, and we're dividing it by the total in that column of 11,022 to give us 0.4622. And now we're going to round, since we're going to round each one to 3 decimal places. So in the first one we have 0.348. Next one is 0.476. Next one is 0.176. 0.208, 0.582, 0.209. Here we have 0.103, 0.611, 0.286, 0.066, 0.471, and 0.462. And now we're going to enter those values into our question here. And so here are our values, and we can see that all our information matches what we've just done and what we've completed. And it says, use the conditional distribution to determine if healthier people tend to be happier and choose the correct answer. Well, here, the level of health is excellent. So not too happy, this is 6.6%, this is 47.1%, this is 46.2%. Okay, and if you look over here where the level of health is poor, not too happy is 34.8%, pretty happy is 47.6%, and very happy is 17.6%. So the question says that yes, the percent that are not happy decreases when health increases. So as your health increases, we can see that not happy, we can see that that is decreasing.